Alright, so we're back real quick. So they released character guide in the middle of me recording stuff, and I took a quick look through it, and there is so much stuff that they did not show in the gameplay trailer, they did not show in the developer match. We're gonna watch through it real quick, and I'll just throw this on at the end of the other video, basically, and I'll just give you sort of my live reaction of it, and we'll talk about the new stuff that we find in this. So let's go through it.
Tricky traps to keep those ravenous foes at bay. Use Dream Come True to manifest her wildest thoughts as tossable weapons. Or use Dream Attraction to launch them instead. Dream Come True.
Right, so for 5U,
Dream Come True causes Vikala to think of a random item before tossing it for some light pressure.
oh, she's got cheese!
From a multi-hitting
Okay.
spike ball to a screen-obscuring smoke bomb, these items have varying
Alright, so she can throw all of her RNG just from her 5U.
soar by using Dream
Seems
Come True
pretty
at the end,
good.
or alter the trajectory of
Oh
the
my
bullet
god, she can alter the trajectory of her stuff as well? Okay. So she can alter... Hold on, we're gonna pause real quick. She can alter the trajectory of her item throws, which seems really good. Another thing that wasn't shown in any of her footage at all. But yeah, if you're maybe too close to a cannon and you need to throw it at the correct angle, but you like don't want to move, then you can angle your item backwards and you'll be able to throw it into the cannon directly.
creativity flow and mix up.
There's the cannonball that is so plus on hit. Oh my god.
If Vikala gets stuck on a less than ideal daydream,
Oh, and you can cancel the RNG. So you can cancel it early if you don't like what you see.
or throw to dismiss those
That is
thoughts.
very... Oh my god. And you can cancel the jump version too?
Dream attraction.
Again, let's talk about it real quick. You can cancel the jump version of her RNG immediately, it looked like. So that is an insane fake out. She has the best air game in the game. It has to be. Like, even if she doesn't have a teleport, I don't know how you contest this consistently. That is crazy business.
Dream attraction summons a fun-sized cannon, firing a blink as it manifests.
Right. So this is a thing talked about in the video. Wasn't sure if this was going to be how it was, but yes, it does fire a blank if you don't put RNG into it, which was my first theory about it. And I'm glad to see that that was correct. Basically, I guess it was my first theory, but the theory that she could choose if she's using her RNG properly.
Use it by loading an item from Dream Come True and fire it clear across the field.
So this is just throwing the item with her
Holding R1
5U.
summons a floating variant. This
If you hold the button, okay, so you hold the cannon, then you get an air cannon. Okay, so cool. Why they couldn't show this in anything, who knows, but this is extremely interesting. So if you want to get ground cannon, you just press the button, and if you want to get air cannon, you hold it. So air cannon is going to have pretty much the same-ish trajectory that you're going to want from your item from like the ground cannon. So just from this, I already looked a little far into the video, so I know what they're building this up to, but just from this is not that crazy.
lets you bolster both your ground and aerial fire.
But I can definitely see this being more useful for like anti-airing.
Gears up. After the cannon fires 3 times, the show's over.
Yep, after it fires 3 times, it can't fire anymore.
R1 or L1 immediately after set.
Alright, and if you press 5U or if you press the skill again, it looks like. What is AB? I don't know. But it's AB or throw. So if you just press, yeah, it has to be skill. So if you just press the skill again or you press 5U, she'll immediately chuck whatever she's thinking. So the cannon still does summon RNG that you can throw directly into it, but you don't have to commit to it if you don't want to. So it does look like she can throw healing items, so you don't want to do that, obviously. So if you see healing item, you just avoid throwing it, basically. And it's not like you have to cancel, but it's you commit to it with the second button press. Very interesting.
Setting the cannon will instantly fire whatever's on Vikala's mind at the time. Make sure to keep an eye on Vikala's thought bubble before firing. You don't want to accidentally heal your opponent. Depending on the item.
Alright, and you can get the heart from the cannon RNG as well.
Advantageous trinket, then
Oh my
fire
god,
away
bomb.
with cheesy combo goodness.
That's crazy.
Medium changes the firing angle of the cannon.
Yeah, so this one, it goes in, similar to her back U, it goes in a more upwards angle. Seems like it's going to be pretty crazy for pressure.
Holding R1 nets you an airborne version. Combine
And
all
she can
these
hold the
with
button
4
to get a
cannons
different
at once.
angle.
What a mousetrap!
You can have 4 cannons set at the same time.
You can send a projectile careening through a magical journey.
So this was the other thing I saw that I was like immediately like I have to make this follow up. So she can shoot into multiple cannons, which you already knew from the stars, but she can do it with any RNG that she gets if you have the cannon set up correctly. So if you have a cannon that's like a more vertical shooting one, you can shoot into any cannon. If you have a cannon on the ground and it's like going to shoot into another cannon on the ground and they're both going to fire, that's going to be some crazy mix up. Or maybe you have one that's on the ground and then one in front of it, and then you have one that shoots up and then like there's like one in the air and then that one shoots down. I don't know. There's so much extra here. So much extra creativity here for you to go with on top of everything else that she already has. There's this extra giant bit that is crazy. Maybe this is probably gonna be its own video. Actually, I think this is gonna be its own video. And I'll add this stuff to the guide that I'm making and all that once we are finished with it.
Perfect your cannon placement and trajectory to make the most of your items.
That
and
seems
make
so
your
good.
Finally,
That's
set
going to
down
bolster her
and
zoning so
simultaneously.
much, for sure.
By default, these cannons share the same angles as light, but holding R1.
And you
will
can
adjust
hold
the
these cannons
aspect
as well to immediately. Oh my
With
god.
block, heavy is super duper safe.
And it's safe on block, so you could just set it up for fun.
It leads
It does give you a launch, so you get a free combo.
when using fire, 2 loaded items will be launched instead, providing double the firepower.
Hmm.
Get lucky with the right items to keep the show running for even more damage.
Oh.
Ultimate manifests and fires a jumbo cannon.
Yep, so you already know about 236U. It's just a gigantic. It is very fast, it flows through all other projectiles since it's an old skill.
It nets you plenty of space. And as real rats know, you
And
can
it
never have
pushes you so far back on block. They did not show that part. It's a multi-hit on block.
rodent rhythm.
That is
flings
crazy.
3 rotating rodents at your foe. Although startup is slow, you can throw out
So yeah,
the bug
so light rodent, they again, they didn't show it in the trailer, but she throws light rodent forwards at a low arc, and then medium she throws at a high arc,
tosses the
which
mice
they'll
right
show
into the
here.
air
Yeah.
before they make a gentle descent. It hits multiple times, which keeps your foe
You
locked
can
down
throw
and
the
stuck.
spike ball on the ground? Oh my god, this character. And you can combo off of
Find
it.
the perfect spacing for
Oh
medium, you can
boy,
hit the
oh boy, oh
rodents
boy.
down on their head. Heavy features lots of hits and even longer stays.
That's okay, so this is a, that stays for so long?
Doesn't matter
Oh my
if you
god.
block it, you'll still
Yep, and
retain
it's
it.
plus on block, as we talked about previously as well.
But if you land it, you can cash out for
And
big
on
damage.
hit, you get full combos.
Use the mousy pinwheel's combo potential to your advantage, or position it to lock down a
And
foe's
it eats
movement.
projectiles. Oh, his character.
Invincible on startup.
Okay, it does go straight up. So yeah, the rocket goes forward and then straight upwards. It is a super weird angle for a reversal, but even on the far hit, it's pretty solid, it
When
looks
landing
like.
it from close range, you'll be treated to some
Yep.
fireworks and increased damage.
Pretty normal damage for an old DP. So. Alright, this is our 2-1-4.
Sends Dormouse forward for a quick fight.
Is the medium one the one that shoots high? I mean, I guess it could be.
To earn some real estate.
Unfortunate. I was incorrect about that. It doesn't seem like it would be, but...
Your average projectile, making it effective against sneaky foes trying to dodge.
It does beat roll!
Fair warning, Vikala keeps Light Dormouse on a short leash, so
Yeah,
make sure
and
you
light
defend
dormouse,
armor.
yeah, as you can see from there, it does not go very far. Medium dormouse goes full screen.
Even if blocked, Vikala will maintain the advantage.
And it's plus on block!
Great way to carve out the
Okay.
also makes for a nice anti-air measure against jumpy foes.
Yep.
But
So it
Dormouse
is
will
good
still
against
have
jumps,
crouching.
but you can crouch under it. Yep.
Heavy comes out fast and also covers a long range.
Yeah. And so her heavy one will catch crouch, and it covers full screen. So it basically combines both light and medium versions.
So much that your foes will bounce off
And
the
yep,
wall when
it knocks you back super far and gives you a wall bounce.
use it as a poke or as a balanced part of a
That is a super far wall bounce. Oh my god.
ultimate comes out very fast and is awfully hard hard to punish.
Yep.
On hit, it locks down your foe, causing a small battalion of mice
So yep, just hard knockdown. It comes up pretty fast, so you're able to get it just like raw. And it also goes through projectiles, so.
Or use it when stubbier follow-ups just won't cut the mustard.
Oh, that's so good. That's so useful.
Marching Teeth.
Alright, and her traps.
Marching Teeth releases a creaky, crawling bear trap.
Yep. Half screen,
Triggers on any
just
foe
about.
who dares get too close,
And if you walk
biting
into
right
it,
in the
it
face.
bites you.
Airborne rivals will also trigger
And
the
it does catch airborne actually, so I was wondering about this, but it does trigger if you try to jump over it.
Sometimes it's better to replace a trap if the situation calls for it.
Can you get rid of it though? That's the big part. I want to know if you can get rid of the traps by trying to hit
Watch
them.
out, Travers. If Vikala
Yep,
were
okay, so you can just hit the trap.
vanish,
And they do get hit by fireballs actually, interestingly enough.
farther away.
So yeah, it's not like a catch-all thing, but if you have it backed up by others' stuff, then
For a tricky setup.
it's gonna be hard to try and hit it
Waddle
directly.
forward before hopping up for a toothy greeting.
That's a pretty bad launch.
For an opponent with
So you're
evil
probably
hearts
not.
intimidating
You do.
and
It does
powerful.
still let you be plus, so, or like still let you run behind it.
Against a blocking opponent to keep up your pressure.
And then
launches
ultimate
trap which hops twice.
Goes twice. That is a pretty good launch state for
On
sure.
hit, you can convert into a
Yeah.
combo, even from a distance.
Even if it hits from far away, you'll be able to get like a
Even if your
some
foe
sort of
manages
combo,
to block,
and it's
you'll
super
still
plus on block.
maintain a big-time advantage. These choppers are excellent for poking, applying pressure, comboing, you name it.
Damn,
they'll
that's a
keep it
nice
rolling.
combo on startup.
Gilded Heaven
Right,
Strike.
and her SBA.
Invincible on startup, Gilded Heaven Strike summons a procession fit for a rout. It's got pretty short reach.
Yeah,
Blocks the
it
opponent's
does
turn
indeed just have bad
every
range.
day.
Okay, good to know.
Good for reversals or general shenanigans.
And then
Eccentrical
her
Parade.
SSBA.
Eccentrical
So she doesn't have any
Parade
special
is
supers, it
powerful
looks like.
Invincible
Which
on
makes
startup,
sense. I don't think she
this
needs
bouncy idol
them.
treats her foe to front
Yeah.
row seats, where she kills him with cuteness. Whether used as a reversal or a combo finisher, just remember, if you're not taking along, you're not part of the rat nation. As a divine rat, Vikala
She
uses
has
her
crazy zoning for sure.
control the flow of the match and apply pressure from a distance.
Dude, and comboing off of counter hit
Setting traps
like into trap set
and push
and
your
like that
imagination
trap
to the
hits.
limit
Oh
of dream
my
come true.
god.
Now it's showtime.
It's showtime. Coming out tomorrow. Yeah. Vikala is actually even better than I thought before. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I guess this is more of a reaction video, but lots of Vikala stuff that they didn't show in any of her footage before that they're just now showing. Pretty funny. I'm glad they did though. This makes me even more excited for the character. Her cannon setups are going to be insane. There's so much variability with her cannons, and the fact that you can choose whether or not you want to use RNG from the cannons. I think, you know, for basic like beginner players, you're always going to want to throw the RNG basically, but having the mental capacity to like be able to think on the fly how you want to use your RNG and like how you want to position your cannons so that they can like shoot into each other for super delayed setups to let you like set up your RNG. And also just her using her 5U in general seems pretty useful. Like the spike ball like rolls along the ground when she uses it. That's peak. That's going to be so good for her to be able to get plus frames, for her to be able to get setups. She can combo like auto combo into RNG, so if she rolls lucky, then she also gets like a solid like follow up off of that. My mind is like actually blown. It's pretty insane what they've done with this character. Beyond my wildest dreams of the research that I've put into her so far, just because they just been hiding stuff for fun. They've just been hiding stuff for fun. Isn't that so cool? But I am glad that they showed everything here. Obviously, we already went over all her normals and everything, so they didn't really need to talk about that. But the specials was the main thing I wanted to hear about, and I'm glad we got more clarification on it. We've got a lot of things to lab once the character comes out, and I think this is going to be probably one of the most fun characters in Rising. So I am happy with the character guide. Can't wait for her to come out, and yeah. I guess that's about it. I'm not used to doing reaction videos, but hopefully you enjoyed my take on it. again, I have the character guide stuff already posted into Discord and, on the previous video that I made, going over the rest of Vikala's moveset. So if you're interested in that, you can, either join the Discord or watch the video and pull that from the description. But otherwise, I am going to be done with this video. But yeah, peace.